It's going to be majorly screwed up.
Yeah, it's going to be a mess up.
Surprise!
Yeah, exactly.
Surprise!
It's going to be a disaster.
Hello, everybody.
Good morning.
Good morning, everybody.
Nobody's here.
I'm so tired today.
There's 11 people. Hi.
Everybody, hello.
Just gonna...
Hi, we're going to wait till people trickle in a little bit.
Good morning.
Wait till people trickle.
I feel like once we hit like 200, then we're sort of ready to go.
Oh my God, you guys, I'm so tired. I stayed up last night watching the Washington documentary.
She is
on
obsessed.
History Channel. I am obsessed with the Who else is watching the Washington documentary on the History Channel?
Raise your hand.
Let me see a show of hands.
I don't think anybody's as crazy as you.
I know.
They're probably all like Netflix, or not Netflixing it, but
Netflix.
on demanding.
They're all Netflix and chilling. That's what they're all doing.
They're on demanding it so they don't have to stay up as late.
Yeah, because I'm staying up until like 10. My husband and I are. 'Cause it's so good.
I'm not doing that.
It's so good.
I like me some sleep.
I know. I need to go to bed tonight because I'm so tired.
All right, we're at 500, so let's talk about the fact that you guys, tomorrow night, it's gonna be worse because it's the debate tomorrow night.
I know, because I'll stay up tonight and watch the last section, the last part of the Washington documentary.
Oh, it's the last one.
It's the last one, and then tomorrow night is the stupid debate.
And I was like, oh crap, it's it's on the West Coast. Like, does that mean it's going to be starting super late? But
does it?
Well, 9 o'clock Eastern. So for them, it starts at what, like 6? I mean, it's like a dinner time debate.
Yeah, but we'll be up until like 11:30.
Well, yeah. I mean, because once you see a debate, then everybody you just get enraged at how dumb everybody is.
We'll be up
and
till 11:30.
Yeah, then you can't sleep right away. So, so the debate's happening. The question is Bloomberg going to be on the stage?
Yeah, he'll be on the stage.
For sure?
I think so.
Because there's mystery.
Yeah, because I was listening to some stuff this morning, and I think he's going to be on the stage. How does he not? How is he going to get out of that?
But why does he need to?
Listen, I think if he doesn't do it, he's going to look like a giant...
I mean...
I can't say the word.
But
y'all know what I'm thinking.
Yeah,
y'all know what I'm thinking.
I think he looks like that already.
He has to do it.
I think he will do it, but he really doesn't have a reason. He has not participated in anything.
Yeah, he doesn't have a reason, but he's going to look more like the guy who's buying his way in if he doesn't get up on that stage. He has to get up on that stage. Or else he looks like a giant, You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm saying. Y'all know what I'm thinking in my head. You know what I'm saying.
So that's the talk of the town right now, is because he got that last poll or whatever, the requirement for him to make the stage. It's done. He qualifies. So now the question is, does he subject himself to all the arrows that will be shot at him by all the other candidates on the stage? Because they're going for him.
Shoot the glass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shoot it.
Yeah. Well, shoot the glass.
That's what's happening. So
they need to go after him they need to go out, and they will.
Oh, I mean, he's their number one target. That's what I'm saying.
I hope so.
That's another reason for him to not go.
They've not gone after each other thus far. But if they don't go after him, then I'm going to be like, these people are giant. You know what I'm saying?
And there's still 8 of them.
Yeah.
8.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, let's get the show on the road.
God, I mean, for crying out loud. Can we see a fight?
Right?
Can we see something?
I mean,
these people are the biggest wusses I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And if they cannot handle fighting against each other, then they can't. What are they going to do with Trump? What are they going to do?
I know. I keep imagining each one of them next to him on the stage.
They'll never make it.
It makes me laugh out loud just to think about it.
They will never make it.
Except for Bloomberg, because I feel like Bloomberg, gives back as good as he gets. So, I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah, but the thing is, he gives back as good as he gets, but the problem is that he has his record sucks. And the stuff that's been coming out, all these videos that have been coming out, he's terrible to farmers, terrible to black people, terrible to women. I mean, he is an elitist pig. The guy is an ass.
But his mom played games with the maid, you guys.
Oh, well, she played Scrabble with the housekeeper. He's so relatable. Oh my God, he's so relatable.
So very relatable.
The guy is, yeah. I mean, he may be able to punch back and like get a few insults in because he has like this giant team of people behind him trying to make him cool, you know? Hey, let's make you sing with the Jonas Brothers and let's have this giant social media team behind him trying to make him cool. He's never going to be cool.
No.
I mean, Trump at least does stuff on his own.
And he actually knows exactly what appeals to the people.
I mean,
you know what I mean?
Listen, a lot of people hate the fact that he tweets and he does stuff and he does it on his own, but at least he's doing it on his own.
Yeah, you want transparency. There it is.
Yeah, Bloomberg can't do crap on his own. He's got like 50,000 people behind him telling him what to say.
And then he's got like this team of social media influencers whose literally their whole job is to try to make him look like somebody he's not.
Exactly.
I mean, think about how whack of a message that is, right? To put out there.
That's the stark difference between he and Trump. Trump is we're sitting over here and sometimes we're like, okay, well, I hate the fact that Trump tweeted that, but at least he's doing it on his own.
Right. There's no question about who he is.
And there's no question about his authenticity. He is who he is. And that's why we like him, right? Is because he is who he is. Bloomberg, you don't know who the hell that guy is. I mean, you think you do. You think he's an elitist jerk.
He is.
There you go.
He's just terrible at hiding that. No matter what he's trying, that
and
shines through.
Yeah, no matter who he's hired to try to make him relatable and middle class or to act like he's something else, he's not that.
Yeah, it doesn't fly.
He's an elitist pig.
You guys, the Nevada caucuses, of course, the debate is in Nevada, and the caucuses are happening Saturday. And they are already saying this is going to be a disaster. So all the little campaign people, like the volunteers who work on the caucuses themselves, the volunteer workers, the voting registration people, all of them are like sounding the alarm bells, saying, these apps that you're trying to make us use to count votes, we don't know how to do it, and things aren't working right, and like everything is a mess, and this is going to be Iowa to the power of 10. So why we're still doing caucuses, I have no idea.
She's so anti-caucus.
I'm so totally anti-caucus.
She's anti-caucus.
First of all, I hate that word.
Yeah, but you like to say it.
I mean,
though.
I do like to say it because I'm like a 14-year-old boy.
She loves saying it on the air, especially. She'll be like, caucus, 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 caucus.
But I actually really don't like the word, and it's obviously not working. Like, why can't they just... There's like 4 states that do this.
Yeah.
Stop it. Just vote like regular people.
Yeah.
What is going on?
Yeah, I don't...
And then there's like all these processes. Where did I... Oh, yeah. So like on Saturday, they get together at 2,000 different places to vote for their preferred person.
They get together in 2,000 different places. Let's all gather in 2,000 different places.
Well, I mean, to be fair, there's a lot of polling stations, even in normal states that don't caucus. So then if the first choice doesn't get enough backing, they then throw their support behind someone else in a second round known as the final alignment.
The final alignment.
It's like a total Hunger Games scene. It's ridiculous.
So dumb.
But everybody's worried, and they're talking about, they've been calling like the National Democrat Party. They've been like, hey, Tom Perez, everything is completely borked. What are we going to do? And Tom Perez is like, I'm sorry, I can't take your call right now. Like, this is literally what's happening in Nevada. So it's going to be bad.
Yeah, I can't take your call right now. I'm at the craps table. I'm in Nevada.
I'm seeing a show.
I'm sorry, I'm really, really busy with a stripper right now.
So it's bad. It's gonna be bad. I'm just saying. My prediction is utter chaos.
That's Mott's prediction. We should take bets on that since
Caucus
it's Nevada.
Chaos is my prediction.
Yeah. Okay.
Also, I know this is not new because he does it all the time.
I'm so tired of you guys. I'm sorry.
Obama is now tweeting about taking all of the credit for our current glorious economy.
That's so weird because you remember when he was like, it's going to take a magic wand. Do you have a magic wand?
And then Trump was all, abracadabra, biatch.
And then now Obama's like, wait, I did that for you. Isn't it interesting how he's taking credit for something that he didn't think that
he could even be done.
Do.
that anybody could do.
How does that even work?
Right? It's such arrogance. It's unbelievable. Here's what I think is really interesting too, is that if you recall, when Obama actually was president, he kept complaining about inheriting Bush's economy, right? You remember this?
Yeah.
Oh my God, this economy that I inherited, woe is me.
It's so bad.
It's so bad.
So bad.
So then nothing got better while he was president. And now that he's not, he's now taking credit for what Trump has done. But if you go back to his actual tenure, he didn't do jack. There was nothing that he could say was an economic accomplishment. And so now, it just makes me so mad. This whole thing makes me so mad. Now, Trump has responded because what Obama tweeted...
I hope he actually said abracadabra biatch. If he doesn't say abracadabra biatch, then I don't know who Trump is anymore. Honestly. He has to do that. He has to have a magic wand.
Oh my God, he totally
Wouldn't that be the greatest thing ever?
Yes, I love that.
He needs to have us on his team. And we'd be like, this is what you need to tweet.
This is what you need to do.
Yeah, you need to tweet.
You need to have a picture of yourself with a wand. And then say abracadabra biatch.
Yeah.
So what Donald Trump wrote back to Obama's ridiculous tweet, which doesn't even deserve to get read out loud. He wrote, "Did you hear the latest con job?" That's right. That's exactly what it is. President Obama is now trying to take credit for the economic boom taking place under the Trump administration. He had the weakest recovery since the Great Depression, despite zero Fed rate and massive quantitative easing. Now, got the best job numbers ever.
Okay.
Had to rebuild our military, which was totally depleted. Fed rate is up, taxes and regulations way down. If Dems won in 2016, the United States would be in big economic depression and military trouble right now. The best is yet to come. Keep America great.
Another thing that's very confusing about this is Obama is taking credit for this great economy. Meanwhile, all the Dems on the stage are saying the economy's so bad right now.
Y'all are struggling.
Everybody's struggling. Y'all are on the struggle bus. Everything's terrible. I mean, you got Tom Steyer saying to Martha Raddatz the other day, no, it's really like the story's bad. It's really bad.
Trump's trying to say that everything is good, but really it's bad.
It's a whole different story.
If you look at it in this really weird way, and so all of you are struggling, you just don't realize you're struggling.
You just don't know it. You just don't know. We're trying to tell you. Let's tell you the real story, which is that you're all struggling.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Things are terrible.
So what is it? So Obama's trying to say, okay, the economy's good. It's my economy.
Right.
And then all these other Democrats on the stage are saying,
you guys are struggling.
It's really bad. Such a perv. It's like,
your hair smells nice.
Thank you. So is it bad or is it good? Is it like
the economy? The economy's great.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with Democrats whatsoever.
So basically Obama is proving all these Democrats wrong, right?
I mean, you can't have it both ways.
No, you
right?
can't.
You cannot, and that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to have it all the way.
God, so they're all high.
All of them are high.
Okay, and so is Obama.
Right.
Good Lord, these people are a mess. They are a mess. They are dysfunctional and they are a mess. And everybody needs to stop listening to them. They are a complete mess.
I don't know how anybody takes this stuff seriously. There was somebody that I retweeted this morning who was all, remember when Obama was president and he was like never self-involved and never had an ego, and like now Trump is like Mr. Narcissist? I'm like, I have to read it again.
Oh my God.
He said, this is from Paul. Paul said, Obama never made anything about himself.
Oh my God.
With Trump, it's all me, me, me. A massive and fragile ego, a malignant narcissist. Do you remember all the articles that came out every time Obama spoke, counting the number of times he said I and me?
Yeah.
There's a reason that happened.
Yeah.
Because he was constantly shining the spotlight on himself.
If he could just carry a mirror around and just look at the mirror, is himself in the mirror
I mean, that was like the running joke.
His entire presidency was about him.
And that guy, if you want to respond to Paul, his handle is heathen on earth _. So you should tell him.
Hi, Rob. How are you?
You guys have so many fans. It's amazing.
We do?
Like, I don't even have one fan.
You think
you have a few.
Fans? They're not really fans.
Yeah,
this is our community.
This is our community.
Yeah, but look at all these little emojis that keep popping up, like hearts and thumb ups and smiley faces.
Hearts.
I get a lot of the crying eyes and things
Well,
like that.
I mean, you are a giant perv.
Well, I mean that,
and you've hurt a lot of people with your perviness.
I've injured many people.
You've sent a lot of people to therapy with your perviness.
You're not wrong.
Yes, I know I'm not wrong. Definitely not wrong.
We have a new podcast to do today.
Yeah.
And about 10 minutes ago, we decided what we were going to talk about.
It was actually in the car on the way. I was like, hey, maybe we should do this. We're going to talk about manners today.
Yeah, because I mean, yesterday we talked about that whole airplane hullabaloo, right? So that is kind of what prompted this discussion, because I mean, people are so gross now and rude and awful.
Yeah.
And that is just a prime example of that. So we are going to be talking on the Mock and Daisy Common Sense Cast about manners on flights, and like how everybody's now, yes, of course I can bring my miniature horse on a flight. I mean,
and it's not just flights. I think it's just in general.
Yeah.
It's just in general. I mean, I've just noticed a huge decline in manners everywhere. Like, go into a fast food restaurant and see if anybody treats you.
Oh, you'll have to tell that story of how, like, you almost beat somebody up for me.
I almost beat somebody
Don't
up.
tell it now, because that means people will want to listen to the podcast.
No, but I mean, like, that was during a race.
That was
it?
like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
So
I almost got into a fight.
Don't tell.
No, I won't tell, but I just almost got into a fight with somebody at a McDonald's once.
Yeah.
It was a dude.
It was.
I almost threw down. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that'll be one thing that we talk about on the Mock and Daisy.
I totally forgot about that until right this second.
I know.
Yeah.
And then that episode will be released tomorrow. So if you haven't subscribed yet, do that on any podcasting platform that you like. iTunes, Spreaker, what are they?
All of them. There's like
a lot of them.
Yeah.
Ones that
I didn't even know they existed.
I know. I think Spotify is one, maybe.
Is it?
Isn't it?
I don't know.
Anyway, wherever you normally get your podcasts,
yeah,
there's a lot of examples on our website, chicksontheright.com. There's a cartoon picture of us on the right, and if you click on it, it shows all the different places that you can subscribe and listen and say nice things about us on. Actually, if you just do that on iTunes, that would be great. I know, it's like constantly we're saying, can you please say nice stuff about us, you guys? But really, that
helps us. That helps us.
Very, very helpful.
It helps for us to stay doing what we do.
Yeah.
And then the people that allowed us to do that, like on Radio America, they will keep allowing us to do the podcast if you say nice things about us. If not, then we may not be able to do the podcast anymore. So you definitely just please say the nice things. That would be great. Yeah. Okay. Anything else going on today?
Well, we are going to talk about a new lawsuit against the estate of Rick James, which is utter and complete bullcrap. So we're going to be talking about that on the regular show, which is from 9 to 11 on WIBC.com if you're not here in the Indianapolis area to listen on the FM dial.
How long has he been dead? He's been dead since 2004, I believe. I think he was found dead in his house in 2004.
That seems right.
I'm not going to do the math, but I feel like that was a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
And now this woman is suing his estate for rape.
Yes, that's correct. That she claims to have experienced in 1979.
Yeah.
So apparently this is what we're going to do now. Is we're going to just, like, who's going to sue the estate of James Dean? Who's going to sue the state of, of George Washington?
Yeah. Well,
because at this point, there's no sense in there's no statute of limitations, apparently.
That. But she's suing for $50 million. That's
so dumb.
That's a lot of money.
So dumb. Anyway, we're going to be talking about that. We're going to be talking about how many pictures people are taking of their dogs compared to their family members. So that's going to be another story.
You know you're guilty. You're guilty of that.
We're going to talk about Jeff Bezos stapling all the money to the clouds. So much money.
Yeah, he's giving like billions of dollars to climate change.
Yeah.
And he's basically stapling money to the clouds.
So we're going to talk about that as well. So anyway, that's the kind of stuff we're going to get into. You definitely don't want to miss it.
I wish you would just give money to us.
I know,
I feel like
we could really use that.
Yeah, because I mean
that to some good use.
I feel like just give us a couple thousand. That's all I want. It's just a couple thousand.
Is that so much to ask?
I don't need a whole lot, Jeff. Maybe just like 10,000. That's all I need.
That's it.
Just give me $10,000.
We're easy.
I'll put that to really good use. That's it. That's all I'm asking. If you're watching, I know you're watching.
Oh, here's the actual tweet.
Of what?
From Obama.
Barack Obama. Yeah.
I mean, how dare he?
How dare you?
He said, 11 years ago today, near the bottom of the worst recession in generations, I signed the Recovery Act, paving the way for more than a decade of economic growth and the longest streak of job creation in American history.
Oh my God.
Really? So it wasn't like the consumer confidence or the deregulations or the lowering of taxes. None of that had anything to do with anything. It was all because you signed the Recovery Act, which didn't do jack squat.
Yeah.
Really?
It was basically him signing something. That's what it was.
God, I hate that guy.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a piece of work, isn't he?
Piece of work.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
We gotta go. You guys bring it in. Bring it in. Oh my God, it's Tuesday. I gotta stretch. You guys, I'm gonna watch the rest of Washington tonight. I'm gonna be up late again tonight. I'm gonna be so tired tomorrow.
Get your naps in. Get your naps in this
everybody
afternoon
get your
and
naps
tomorrow
in.
afternoon.
Watch the rest of Washington with me tonight on the History Channel. If you guys are not watching it, you need to catch up and watch it with me because it's so good. Washington was a complete badass, you guys. Complete badass.
I'm just gonna know
watch
that
it
through you, but not
it's
actually
so
stay
good,
awake.
you guys. Watch it. And we will talk to you tomorrow. Have a great day.
Bye.
Bye.